me.
So, staying with the topic of PlayStation, they also just announced the new games for the month of May for the PlayStation Plus. And it looks like the first game was Wreckfest, something like that.
That's the PS5 game.
That's an actual PS5 game.
Yes.
Now, is that a brand new game or it's been out?
So that game came out in like 2014 or 2015. So that's the old one.
So
But
they're just giving us the upgraded version for the PS5.
Correct.
Okay. All right. And then the other one was Battlefield 5. I know that one's been out for a while now. So that one was, a pretty solid game for people to get on. And then another one that I was more interested in
I never heard
after
of
I
this
watched the video was Stranded Deep.
I've
I was
never
like,
heard of
oh
that
shit,
game.
a survival game? And then it looks like you can go underwater, you can be on top of water, you on land, you doing that. Like, I like survival games. I don't get around to playing them a lot of times just because you have to dedicate so much time, to playing one or whatnot. But I'm gonna try to pop this one in because this one looked like it could be fun. Fighting some of the creatures of the deep. Sitting there. It's got the building aspect.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's got multiplayer in there where you guys could be on the island together.
I doubt it.
But it seems like it might be pretty entertaining for it,
sure.
and it looked like it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I was actually like surprised with that one. I had looked at the Wreckfest, and the Wreckfest kind of reminds me of like a Burnout Paradise or something like that, because it seems like it's a racing, but they want you to crash into shit.
Yeah.
So that seems like a different version of Burnout Paradise. So I may pop it in because I really enjoyed Burnout Paradise. So I may pop it in and check it out and see what it is. But I think I'm definitely going to give Stranded Deep some time. But what do you guys think of the game layout? Do you think it's pretty solid?
I thought it was pretty solid. I never heard of two games. Wreckfest, I've never heard of.
Right.
Stranded Deep, I never heard of. Battlefield, I like Battlefield, so this is a welcome addition. I haven't played this one on the console. Played it on the PC, but I haven't played it on the console, so I'm curious how it runs on the PS5. But going back to Wreckfest, so I looked up Wreckfest on Steam, and it got above average positive rankings. A lot of people were saying that the online is the bread and butter to this game. So they said the multiplayer is really good. They said that the cars actually feel semi-realistic in a crashing game. They said the cars feel really good. So that's always a good thing. I don't want to play a game like Destruction All-Stars where the cars, they look cool, but I can't really compare them to real life because there's no track. We're just in a little arena crashing around. But it seems like this is like a racing game with like the crash derby aspects. It got an 81 on Metacritic, which I was kind of surprised on.
Well, it's 83.
Oh, it's 83. Okay,
Yeah.
the PC version is an 81
Oh, okay, the PC version.
because I was looking on Steam. So you said the console version is 83?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's actually pretty surprising. I
Yeah,
would have.
81 on PC. Yep.
So I'm surprised, because that's a pretty good review. I'm surprised I never
That's
heard of
high.
that.
That's
But-
really high.
But it did come out a while ago, so that's probably why just one of those games that slipped under the cracks. So that's cool. It's the have the PS5 version taking advantage of the PS5. It's probably gonna run like amazing. So I'm really excited to try this one out. So if you guys want to one night, I'll play this
Absolutely.
game.
Wreckfest?
I think
I'm down.
We'll hit up Squid. You're gonna hit up Anthony G.
I'm gonna plug up my extra hard drive, so I'll be able to load that over there. You know what I mean, and slide it. So,
Well,
like,
this is the
whenever we're
PS.
ready.
Oh, whenever you're ready, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Wreckfest is interesting because there's a guy I follow on YouTube. He's a low big kind of guy, like maybe 20,000 subs, and he's got a pretty good taste in games. I kind of got a pretty good taste in his gaming, palette, and he throws out little like tweets or whatever, and he'll be like giving away his favorite game. He says, "Giving away my favorite game this month, Grand Theft Auto 5," And then one week or month, he said, "This week I'm giving away Wreckfest. I know a lot of you haven't played this as fell on the radar, but this is one of my favorite games of 2019." I was like, "Really? Wreckfest?" It looked like, just looking at the cover, it's like this seems like some kind of like no-name cheese game.
Agreed.
And I was like, "Really?" And I was like, so I looked it up too. This was back last year.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, 82, 83 on Metacritic. Good. I was like, that's high. This guy is not joking. He really likes this game a lot. And like, he got a really high review. And so like, I was kind of like contemplating, is this something I would ever buy? And now, sure enough, It's on PlayStation Plus, which is super dope. And we get the PS5 version. This is the PS5 version. This is not the PS4 version.
Right.
So like that's super cool. I'm definitely down to like, bumper card that up with you guys,
And once again, they're giving us another PS5 game.
Another PS5 game. So like that's really cool. Like I know a lot of people realize how well reviewed Wreckfest is. Highly rated game that no one knows. And then also I agree with you. When I saw Stranded Deep, I was like, this looks really neat. I love the isolation feel. Where like you're just by yourself, take your time, do what you want to do, explore what you want to explore.
You still got animals that you got to deal with and stuff like that.
Yeah, I just like that feeling of like, okay, you're just on your own. You don't have to worry about like another player attacking you like an arc or something. Yeah. Where like I just like that. It's like I don't know, it just feels nice. Like you can just get away. Yeah. Like you can just get away onto this island and build and survive and explore.
A nice escape.
Yeah, it seemed and like I agree how you can go in the water as well as on the land.
That's pretty dope.
Like, that's cool.
Yeah, it seemed like it covered like a large aspect.
It's pretty fleshed out
of the world. You know what I mean? For you to be able to do all of
that. Check I know the Metacritic doesn't matter.
I didn't look at the Metacritic score on that one. No,
I'm just curious.
Yeah,
I never heard that. When did this
Stranded Deep?
When did this one come out? Even
I don't know, man.
I feel like the survival games, like those are kind of slim pickings because there's so many.
I'm trying to find it. There's no results.
It came out in 2015, initial release date. Damn.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty
2018.
2015.
Whoa.
So I wonder if this will make the developers if this picks up a lot of gameplay, if the developers will try to create a PS5 version of it.
I'm showing a 64.
They probably left it.
I'm showing a 64 for PS4 version. It's not even. It
says it's still in early access, which is kind of weird. So is this like the official launch of it?
Maybe.
It has a very positive, mostly
It's on everything, though. It's on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, like you were saying.
PC.
On there. It's even on, it's on Mac, all that. So.
No, that one struck me, too, when I saw that. And then Battlefield 5, that's old, right? Isn't that, like, extra old?
It's their latest.
I know it's their latest one, but it's old now.
Yeah.
When did that come out, Mark? Is that like
2018?
2018?
3 years.
It seems so long ago. When you get a COD every year, like, when you have the competitor, their last one was 3 years ago. They released a new game. It just seems weird.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'll even play Battlefield 5 at all.
Yeah, I like the Battlefield series because it's a completely different game than
COD.
It's like it's that new mode that the new mode COD started adding with like the big teams and driving the tanks. That's more of like to me this Battlefield signature in the vehicles, big old map, and then Call of Duty is like the corridors, the small maps, to me.
Twitch shooter.
Yeah, Twitch
Battlefield's
shooter.
not a Twitch shooter.
Yeah.
It's more like tactical, yeah.
I love you, me.